I've installed one of my batteries, so let me power up the transmitter. And you can see on the transmitter, it calls out K963, which is this model here. Let me turn it on by pushing this button in here. And there we go. I guess we're not going. Have to do some checks. All right, I found the problem. The problem was air in the line. Maybe it happened during shipping. But right down here, if you could see that tube, I could look in there as I can see now, and you can see that air in the line. So what I did, I lifted up the crawler like this and pushed the lever and watched the fluid flow down to reach the hydraulic pump, which is located about right back here. And once I did that, things started to flow. One thing I like that's nice about this is as the bucket raises to the top, it stays level. I don't have to try to level it by myself. And when I go down, it pretty much stays level. In the back here is a set of rakes that can be used to dig the dirt up. So it looks like all the major features are working. And as I said, on this side, the door opens also. When I go backwards, I don't know if you can hear, there's a beep. And also, these lights blink yellow. There's, with the switches on the remote control, that's the hazard lights. When normally running, the lights are white. There's a switch for the light up here at top. And that's about it. I'll show you some digging videos once I get familiar with it and get out in the dirt. That's it for now. My name is Jerome. If you like what you saw, give me a like. And I have not seen this crawler anywhere else on the internet other than one display from the company that made it. A quick advertisement that was about a minute long. So I'll start putting all of the maintenance information on there. and any little things I learn about it while I'm in the process of learning. That's all I have. Till next time, I'll bring you more tips.